Today's word is postage stamp. So we're building a postage stamp themed room. Yippee! An easy room for me today to build. For me to building. For me to building. Where are we building this thing? Right here? Sure, why not? Today, what am I gonna talk about? You know what I'm gonna talk about? I'm gonna talk about the games. What games exactly? Simulator games. Yeah, so I've just recently watched the VAs of the Amazing Digital Circus play some restaurant game, right? Some restaurant simulator game. I just had this idea. Why don't people ever take some of these like simulator games, like, you know, supermarket simulator or, you know, like restaurant simulators and whatnot, and add like a weird element to it, you know? I would say weird horror, but like it doesn't have to be horror. It's like, why is that not a thing? And what I mean by this is just, why not just have the game start out normal, right? You just, you know, you're working at a restaurant or whatever, like whatever, so simulation. As time goes on, weird things start to happen. Or like you find some sort of weird artifacts. Like, okay, let's say you go to a room, like the manager's office, and there's just like something there. There's a new item there once you reach like level 10 or something. And then if you pick that item up and like interact with it, weird things start happening, right? Other items start appearing. Maybe extra like doors to other places start appearing inside of the restaurant or whatever. Like the restaurant slowly turns non-Euclidean. Actually, couldn't we just do Hollow Knight again? That would be so easy. You're so right. But yeah, I don't know, I just think that would be kind of cool, because I see a lot of these simulator games, and a lot of them are like very similar, right? They end up being quite samey, and I just think it could be really cool to mess around with them and make them, you know, more interesting and weird. Because I do feel like eventually a game like that will come out, and everybody will lose their minds over it. I mean, I don't know, I'm just amazed it doesn't seem like it's been done yet. And I don't understand why or how. There you go. There's a lovely little Hollow Knight guy. And here's his little cloak. I just wish it wasn't lopsided. Let me fix that up real quick. Well, now we have an issue of this. It's lopsided in a different way. I don't know if I can really do anything about that. It's a printing error. All right, that's the postage stamp from the outside. Now it's time for the inside. You know, this is gonna seem very lazy, but I just want a chair, I feel like, in here, and a table. The only problem is this room doesn't really have a center. Its center is too wide, so... But whatever. Just have a chair. Just straight up a chair and a table. And right in the middle of the room, you just sit down, and you think about your life's choices. You know, I've just realized that today is episode 200. It's day 200 of this series. I built this entire postage stamp. Built a room inside of it, if you can call this a room. I was doing the outro. I was in the middle of doing the outro and I forgot it was day 200. Oh my, it's become such a routine at this point that it's just, even on the 100 days, I'm just like, yep, there you go. I'm just doing it. I'm just in. You know, you'd think, oh yeah, for the day 200 room, I should go all out and like build a massive room. But also, this is decently special, right? Because it's so empty. That's a great excuse, I guess. Whatever. Well, anyway, to get into the day 200 postage stamp room, you have to go here, up this ladder through the garden spade. And bada bing, bada bam. That's the day 200 room, the postage stamp, yes. And on the inside, it's a lovely little table and 2 chairs. Perfect for sitting and contemplating the 200th episode of this series. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed everything so far, this whole series, and also today's episode and today's ramblings. And I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye!